Hello everyone, how's it going? This is Ash and this is Red Rogue Sea. Let's check this out. I'm going to go new game. So the Golden Maiden is this ship that wants me to start with. We have, this seems very familiar, doesn't it? Okay, so we have Razdel. We can choose like the look of our characters pretty much. We got Zara. All right, that sounds good to me, Zara. And let's just keep everything kind of how it is for now. I guess we could randomize it as well if we wanted to. How do I set sail? Just let's go. Let's go set sail. Off. Sail. You click the button that says sail. Makes sense. If it's your first time playing, we recommend starting with a prologue and learning the game's core mechanics. Okay, let's do it. Prologue. That's a fair suggestion because it is my first time playing. It makes sense. Welcome to the Red Rogue Sea Prologue. This small adventure will help you get familiar with the many of the game mechanics and introduce you to the narrative of Red Rogue Sea. Please note that some features are currently disabled, including more supported resolutions, save system, score and achievement, more language options, key rebinding and controller support. Alright, cool. Let's go. You've been chasing that damn ship for years. Days. They attacked your outpost at night, pillaging weapons, leaving some wounded, and taking a few comrades as hostages. Although the hanged don't usually take prisoners, sometimes they trade lives for money as if it were just another bargain. Look at the horizon. Although you're exhausted from sailing without rest, you finally managed to catch up with the ship. The captain has been shouting orders for the past few hours. You wipe the sweat from your brow and get ready for battle. Engage the ship. Quartermaster, we finally hunted down the hanged scum. Let's make them understand that no one escapes the justice of the Royal Army. Round 1. Oh, okay. Round 1. Commence. Prepare the men for combat. Issue the orders. Alright, comrade, don't panic. Only you can hear me. I have no love for Maddie Four Fingers and her hanged gang. That's why I'm going to guide you step by step through some of the key battle mechanics. Let's start with your crew members. Each crew member can move up to a maximum of 4 squares per round. A round consists of multiple turns, so you can move all your crew members in a single turn, or spread their movement across multiple turns until the round ends. Whoa. Issue a move order by selecting the crew member and targeting the destination square. Alright, so let's say like Rose, and then choose my destination. So if I want Rose on a cannon, for instance. Did I do it? Select a crew member and target a square to move it. Oh, I see. You have to actually click the member. Right, so get over here to the cannon. Well done. Now this crew member won't be able to move again until the next round. Notice that a yellow boot icon has appeared next to their portrait, indicating that they've already moved this round. Yeah, I see that. So Rose has moved. I see it. And then the green is for ready. Let's take a look at the navigation instruments. The status bars of your ship are always available in the upper left corner. The first one represents your whole integrity. If this drops to 0, your ship will be destroyed. There's like a health bar. The second bar represents the sinking meter. If it reaches 100%, your ship will sink. So have crew members ready to repair the hull and bail to any holes. Right. The third and final bar represents your maneuverability. The higher it is, the greater your chances of dodging enemy cannon fire. To increase it, make sure that the sails and helm are manned. Alright. Order a crew member to move to one of the appropriate squares to man the sails or the helm. you can see the details of where these are by holding Alt. Right, so there's the front of the ship. This is maneuverability. It does maneuverability stuff. Here's the rear ship system. And let's see, why am I zoomed in so much? So I'm guessing, I mean, I was going to guess it. Here we go. Rear ship. It's got to be this one, right? Thank you. Here it is. Jeez, he was covering it up. Arg. Arg me matey. Marcus. You're gonna go to the helm there, Marcus. Who is this? You, helm. You. Go to the helm. That's it. Now, it'll be harder for the enemy ship to hit you with artillery fire. The maneuverability bonus will remain as long as the crew members stay on that square and do not have any adjacent enemies. Now let's take a look at how the combat works. Sure, that sounds fun to me. Each round consists of alternating turns between you and the enemy, during which you can move any number of active crew members and play cards from your hand. Cards. A turn ends as a crew member becomes exhausted, either due to a card's action or by using the discard action. So we have cannonball cards, things like that. Okay. During your turn, you can perform different actions using your tactical deck cards. You'll always have 5 cards available to your tactics table. You can collapse, expand the table using spacebar. The most cards will require an active crew member and in a specific condition. If you don't have access to any usable cards, you can discard any number of cards by using the hourglass. To perform the discard action, you'll need to exhaust a crew member who hasn't been activated yet. It's time to go on the offensive. Try firing the harpoon or cannon using the corresponding cards. Remember that you can discard cards if needed, and also skip a turn using the hourglass. Okay. Cannonball. Shoot this dude. Okay, cannonball. Shoot this dude. Did it work? Cannonball. Select one manned artillery piece. Oh, I see. Okay, like that. And now shoot this dude. I'm gonna get... Okay, cannonball? I select it. I'm doing it. And now shoot him. Select the target for the cannonball. Ship. Okay, I'm learning. All right, so they're gonna use the cannonball too. Is that true? Confirm. Am I dead? Good use of artillery, quartermaster. Now sink them or kill the crew. We'll make Admiral White proud of his new officers. I can't do anything. Wait, am I controlling them? Oh, that would be weird if I was. Round 1. I guess in round. Right. Discard and skip. Cannonball. I don't have any more moves. How do I just end a turn? This. Deck pile. I could discard guns. There's all kind of stuff in my deck pile. All right, so I think what I need to do is have Marcus move. The thing is, I can't. All right, here we are. We have to click this, discard and skip right here. So select any number of cards to be discarded. So I can do repair, bell, cannonball, or brawl. Brawl. I'll take both the brawls. I'll discard them. Right? Yeah. Okay. Like that. And then, boom. That did nothing. I'm learning, folks. I'm learning. Okay. I see what happened. So the camera zoomed in below deck here. You see this? And then you can see underneath your ship what's going on. It's kind of just like a living cabins, which is kind of interesting. I just was confused by it. But here we are back at outside under cannons. So let's go ahead and put you over here. So now that should open up more cards I could use, right? At least that's the idea. So we are basically, from my understanding, there's not much else we could do. There's Dragon Breath here. Right, and there's not much more that my characters can do at this point in time. Besides, skip. Discard and skip. Discard. There we go. Turn skipped. That makes sense. All right. So we have a bunch of cards. For some reason, I can't use any of these. Brawl. But I'm not too sure why. It must be something about my positioning, the cannon, or something like that. Maybe I need another cannonball. Do I have to go equip cannonballs? Is that what's going on here? Do we have to equip? Do we have to go get the cannonball and put it in the ship? I mean, she can't move anyway because, you know, she's got that static thing going on. All right. Requires a manned cannon. That's totally what I have. I have a manned cannon. All right, we're gonna skip the turn. Just go ahead and discard. Discard brawl. Do it. I'm probably doing this super wrong, by the way. Go. And we're gonna discard it to you. You're gonna hit me with a cannonball. I wish I knew how to do that. Y'all are doing a great job. Oh, was that a well? Here we go. Now we can finally do stuff. So let's take cannonball. We're gonna put it on this artillery piece, and we're gonna shoot this. Oh, nice. Okay, I'm getting it. I'm getting it. I'm a little bit slow to the game here. From the enemy hold, you recover some of the stolen weaponry, as well as a prisoner still alive. Oh, thanks. So I got Steve Door, harpoon, and expensive grog. Really? Thank you. The hang scum will learn from this. It's a good thing we've recovered some of the army's belonging. We should highlight that in our report. Open the map and set course to the next outpost. The map represents the entire sector you're in, showing your position along with the other islands, ships, and charted anomalies. At each edge of the map, you'll find an entrance to the new sector. The wind vane indicates the direction the wind is blowing, which will affect the amount of supplies you'll need for your next route. Keep in mind that wind frequently changes directions, so always keep it check it to optimize your journey. Okay, so check the wind. So if I want to go east, right now it's going eastbound, so that makes sense. Got it. Quartermaster, weigh anchor. We'll take some rest at the outpost. Full sail ahead. Okay, so I'm over here. The outpost is nearby. We'll go to the outpost. A few hours after your arrival at the outpost, a trumpet sound wakes you up. There's a bustle in the armory yard. Crates are being dragged across the sand, accompanied by metallic clinking. You step out of your tent, half dressed, and make your way to the dock where the crew is gathering. I just noticed as well that I have a crew member named Pedro, like Pedro Pascal. Alright, go to the docks. Quartermaster, we've been waiting for you. We must set sail immediately. Direct orders from Admiral White. We've tracked the ship of hanged scum. and we think we found their den. We believe they're the same ones that assaulted the outpost. Hurry, board the ship, and make sure everything's in order. Let me walk you through the details of your ship. You can place an artillery you have in the cargo into any available slots. Artillery pieces have a firing arc that covers the area they are placed in, whether it's a stern, midship, or bow. Bow. Place an artillery on the upper floor. Move it from the cargo to the slots in the artillery section. You can also rearrange your order. Make sure the entire crew is armed for battle and review our battle tactics. We don't want any lack of coordination during the fight. Okay. You're going to equip your crew with the available weapons in your arsenal. 1 melee and 1 ranged weapon per crew member. Each crew member has a profession that can boost certain actions. You can hover over their cards for details. I see. In the deck section, you can manage the available tactics during combat using the deck building system. In reverse, you'll find additional tactic cards. Try now equipping a crew member with the explosive grog from your arsenal, moving the recovered harpoon from the cargo to the open artillery, and reorganizing your deck with some card from the reserves. You'll need all the firepower you can get. Alright, I guess it's like the conclusion of the tutorial sort of thing coming up. So we got Pedro here. Pedro, rank is Grommet. Activating this crew member uses a repair card. So he's maintenance, really. Alright, so we got Marcus over here. Marcus, it's more like a seller. I see right here we have, so they got cutlass, flintlock. So Edward needs something. He needs a weapon, a gun. Yeah, so we're gonna give, you wanted me to give somebody, let's see, deck, cargo, primary. You want me to give somebody, there's firebomb. That's what you want me to give somebody, right? Firebomb, and let's put that. Yes, switch boarding with firebomb. I'm not too sure how this works. There we go. All right, so let's go to cargo. Oh, okay, crew. Crew. Edward needs firebomb. Oh, it's this. I was doing it wrong the whole time. Now we need to place the artillery on the deck. Where is the artillery? It's probably already over there. I'm probably crazy. Harpoon, right. You want me to move the harpoon to the deck. Oh, I can just move the thing here. Nice. Boarding, extinguish. Move the harpoon to the open slot in the artillery, right? Equip the explosive grog to a crew member. Open the reserve and replace some cannonballs with fire bombs. Kinda did that already. Close the inventory when finished. Oh, replace some cannonballs. So I should probably move some of these out so I'm not overwhelming myself here. And let's close this. Very well. Let's check that we're all set. On your ship's grid, you can reposition both your cannons and crew. Remember that by holding Alt to give you detailed information as well as the upper banners on the left side of the board. Okay, I think everybody's good though. You can move between the upper floor and lower floor by pressing the 1 button or pressing the squares. I did that on accident. Having crew members on the lower floor will allow them to perform defensive actions such as bailing out water. Okay, so Pedro, you need to stay on the lower floor. Lastly, check that the ship's condition is in order and that we have enough supplies for the journey. We don't know how many days the mission will take, so be cautious. The lower box displays the amount of doubloons and supplies you have to carry in your ship. Doubloons will serve as a multiple purpose, funding repairs, upgrades, and all manner of seafaring endeavors. As for supplies, you will need them to prevent your crew's health from deteriorating. The medallion suspended at the bottom indicates adverse weather conditions. These conditions can cause flooding in your hold, make it harder to hit enemies or start fires on deck. All hands prepare to sail. Let's not test Admiral White's patience. My dog wants out, so you gotta wait. All right, we tested his patience, but now we can go. We're gonna teach a hang scum a proper lesson. Let's remind them that the authority of the Royal Army in the Red Rogue Sea is absolute and unquestionable. Chart the course. Check that everything is in place before sailing. Select the next marker on your map to start a new voyage when you're ready. Okay. Make sure that your captain and crew are well positioned. Open the map to use the travel to the next marker. I think everything's good. I'm not gonna mess around with it too much. I need you. Can I move you? Go down here. You, Pedro. I can't really move Pedro right now. Oh yeah, I can. Okay, there we go. Boop. You can just drag him around. Pedro, go hang out by the table. It's a good place. Good job. All right, then we have you here, you here, you here, and I think we're good. We need more crew members, really. What is this? This is a shop. It might be a shop. A little bizarre there. All right, well, let's go. So I'm going through this little journey here, right? I guess we're linking to the next one. You approach the fort that defends the islet where the hanged have their pirate den. Your experience tells you that if it's not taken, the landing on the islet would end in a rain of splinters and severed limbs. The cannonballs start whistling near the ship's hull. Prepare for the attack. Your crew rushes into position, bracing for the first barrage. Explosions ripple the water. Each miss getting closer to the last. Sounds like the guns. Sounds like the guns. To your positions. We will unleash our entire arsenal against these pirate dogs. Quartermaster, give the order. Take fort. Now that you know the basics of combat, put them to use to defeat the enemy fort. Be aware that fort battles do not use maneuverability bonus from sails and helm as the ship is anchored. In that case, why don't I just get the guy off the gun and put him in front of the... How do I see better, by the way? Oh, space. Duh. All right, so why don't you just go over here then? No maneuverability bonus, so might as well go get dragon bows. All right, firebomb. Remember to press all for detailed information for stations and crews, as well as using the hourglass to discard in turns. It doesn't look like an hourglass. To expand or collapse the tactics table, press spacebar. Thank you. It told me that so many times and I still forget the instructions. So let's go ahead and firebomb. We're gonna shoot a firebomb. Right there. Haha! Missed, did I? They're gonna board my ship. Once every crew member has been exhausted, the end of the round will take place. So you need brawl. There are some environmental and card effects that will be executed in sequential order, such as fire spreading or flooding through holes. At the start of the new round, all your crew members will return to an active state. So Marcus, you can attack now, right? You can attack. Okay. So we're gonna have you brawl you. That was it. Oh, they're gonna hit me with a cannonball, are they? Ow. Nice shot. You gotta destroy this dude. Everybody work together. Where's he going? All right, well, I gotta skip my round. I don't have anything I can really do here. Right, so let's get rid of cannonball, and I want to keep one of the cannonballs. Let's just get rid of a brawl and cannonball. And, oh, wrong thing. Crew member. You. Turn skipped. In your table, you will find a rum bottle. It can be used up to 3 times per battle to replace a number of selected cards in your hand with a rumble card. Rumble allows a crew member to throw an object at an enemy, causing damage and knockback. It's especially useful when a fight comes aboard your ship. Alright, so brawl. Oh, okay, I see what it is. So let's exchange repair with rumble. So now we can do rumble this guy with this one. Ooh, well I could have just brawled for the same damage. Oh, you're attacking my cannon. Another one boarding. The weak point of forts is their master pillars. Destroying one of them will cause an immediate collapse. Beware that any crew members inside the fort will be knocked out. If you win the battle, any knocked out crew members will be rescued, but they'll permanently lose 1 max health. To achieve victory, you must completely destroy the fort or ship and knock out all the opposing crew members. Cannonball it is. A fire from this gun. And we're gonna shoot this. Alright, that's half damage to that thing done. Yeah, you're gonna keep on brawling, huh? That's alright. We're gonna use you. And you're going to shoot, I guess, the armor. Nice. Now it's 8 out of 10. They're extinguishing a fire, I guess. So we need to skip this round. Let's go ahead and skip. I guess get rid of extinguish. Give that over to you. It's the only available member. He's not doing anything at the moment. Yeah. We're fine. Another one boarding? Okay. Well, at the moment, I can only brawl, it looks like. So let's go ahead and brawl for this one. Bam. That one's almost defeated. Round 3. Bang. Okay, yeah, it's do bang. That one's gone. All right, we lost 1 of their members. They got 2 more on the way, it looks like. Whew. Got 1 down. More to go. Cannonball. Yeah, let's do this one. And I guess shoot the fort again. Okay, now it's got 6 left. If I drink this, I could do brawl, right? So let's get rid of boarding. Rumble. I can't do it right now, so let's just go ahead and discard. I guess like that. That's fine. And of course, it's gonna have to be this guy. Ow! How rude. So I got a couple fire bombs, huh? Let's go ahead and get this. Firebomb it up. Alright, so that's gonna do some damage over time. They're gonna have to put out that fire. They're gonna hit me too, it looks like. Oh, repair it. Okay. So rumble, it's gonna have to be you. You're gonna rumble this dude. My goodness, my goodness. Let's go ahead and discard. I mean, I guess at this point, I should have the other dude come up here, right? And fight alongside us. Because he's not doing very much down there. He should just come up. I don't know. I'll just leave him down there. That way, I have somebody alive at all times. Let's go ahead and discard. Let's get rid of rumble and repair, I guess, and discard. Oh, what did I do? Oh, choose a member. Here we go. What are you doing, by the way? You're not very useful right now. You're manning the cannon, right? But I've never... This cannon has not been able to fire. Alright, discard and skip again. Let's go ahead and get rid of boarding. And I guess bell, actually. Because I'm not taking on water. And we're going to put this again on this guy. Just keep going forward. Bang! Oh boy. Oh no, you got one of my members. Cannonball this one, and we're going to take out this dude. Let's stick to that. Oh shoot, they took out this thing. I mean, I guess I could do more firebomb. So let's take this and firebomb there. Nice. It's starting a good fire. Just burn that place down. All right, so we're gonna have to discard and skip. Let's take out extinguish. That should be it. And of course, our buddy here. You're basically extinguished, dude. Oh, that fire's taking everything out. It's growing like crazy. I mean, I definitely won with the fire. They are damaging my ship like crazy, too. I need to go back up. I need to see the top floor, please. Bang. You. Shoot that one. That's basically the only guy I'm going to be able to attack right now is that dude. So we need... I mean, let's just take care of the fort, I guess. Another firebomb. Then we'll worry about the last dude. We're good. That place is gone. Cannonball, firebomb, take those out. And, of course, my buddy there, Pedro, take care of business. Goodbye, fort. That guy is going to join my group, I guess. The cries fade beneath the crackling fire. And settling dust. You emerge victorious. Okay, so we got musket and we have some gold. Claim plunder. We lost a person and we didn't get a new one. The army's iron fist prevails. We've taught that Matty Fourfinger scum a good lesson. Well done, quartermaster. We have a clear path for the assault on the land. Of course, for their hideout, no quarter. Set course for their hideout, no quarter. Well, you wanna go over there? What's this? Ooh, musket. Pedro, you get the musket because you're cool. I don't really have any weapons for you, so there you go. Now you get a weapon. All right, now what? Oh, map. Duh, map. I got a map. All right, let's go check out this next little section. Upon landing, the captain gives the order to assault the small camp. Many soldiers charge into the attack. Some locals look at you in astonishment. Others have pulled out weapons from nowhere and are defending themselves fiercely. It appears you are in a fishing settlement. So you and a few trusted men hesitate to join the rest of the troops. Suggest your men hold back or join the battle. Let's go. Someone lunges at you from behind. You turn just in time to run the young man through with your saber. He falls on the ground sobbing, mumbling something about his mother and sister. Sheath your weapon. These aren't people. These people aren't soldiers. Order that the rebels be taken prisoner. Yeah, sure. The captain yells at you furiously, undermining your authority. White's orders have been clear. Exterminate all rebels in the camp, no exceptions. You watch as most of the crew is engaged in combat. You take advantage of the chaos on the land and seize control of the ship, along with a few loyal crewmates to escape. Your desertion wasn't without consequence. Your hull lies battered. Your life may be forfeit. You're not fighting soldiers, though. Fight, soldiers. We'll drag Maddie Four Fingers out of whatever hole she's hiding in. Looks like a fine time to split away. Sorry, dude. We're not part of your drama. You set sail in a rush as the clamor of battles fades beneath the waves crashing. After a few hours at sea, you spot flickering lights on a remote islet in the distance. After all, some supplies and a rest on solid ground wouldn't hurt. You approach it. An eccentric merchant greets you at the front of his modest shop. He warns you that the region has become dangerous and infested with scoundrels. It seems he hasn't seen anyone in a long time, so he appreciates your company. During your travels, you come across merchants willing to offer a variety of services in exchange for doubloons. You'll be able to stock up on different resources and also sell anything you don't need. Nice. Additionally, you always have access to a forge to upgrade your tactic cards. Each upgrade will unlock an enhanced version of a tactic and boost your strength for upcoming challenges. Tactic as in cannon. I don't have a lot of money. I probably should have did that raid. Cost 100, yikes. Alright, well, I don't really need anything here. I mean, Death Rain does sound really awesome, but I didn't do the battle that everybody else was doing, so I'm probably gonna have to skip on this place. I only have 80 gold. I don't have enough to really do much. Are you sure you want to exit? Yeah. Sorry. Let's go to this last place. You set course for a large island visible on the horizon. Your mind briefly drifts to recent memories. Smoke-filled skies and distant cries you'd rather forget. Fix your eyes back on the horizon. There are still a few miles to go when you notice scarlet cells heading straight for your ship at full speed. Their intentions are clear, and the colors on your uniforms give you away. Engage the ship. Your crew is scarce, and their ship is well equipped, so the battle will be tough. To win, you'll have to destroy their hull, wipe out their entire crew, and sink their ship by opening enough breaches. Why don't I just start a fire? Good luck, we shall meet again. Shall we meet again? Alright, I'm just gonna start a fire right away. Boom. Right on that guy's face. Oh, man. Heavy shot? You're gonna board me too? Now take out the cannon. Firebomb, alright. They got 30... Dude. You go over here, ASAP. No, you move. Move. Get out of the fire. I guess board. What else are we gonna do? Shoot. Get over there. You're gonna fight, I guess. Boarding. They're boarding me too. Good. Everybody's boarding each other. I guess they're bored of this situation. I'm done. All right, so let's get boarding off the table. Discard. And it's gonna, of course, be Pedro down here. Thank you. Repairing your ship, are we? Oh man, they're just... I don't know if I'm gonna win this battle. Look at this. My ship's on fire. All right, let's do firebomb. Boom. We gotta burn their ship. We got to. We have to. There we go. Thank you. Oh, they're gonna... There are so many fires. There's no way I'm extinguishing all those fires. All right. Cannonball! We're just gonna keep fighting. We gotta keep going. And my buddy here needs to turn and do some kind of melee damage. Oof. I don't know, man. This is tough. Boarding. You know what? You're gonna brawl this dude. This guy's just gonna burn, isn't he? Oh man. All right, so let's get rid of brawl and repair, I guess. Look at this, some burnies. And give it to Pedro. Thank you, Pedro. I don't have enough. Like, I can't have my people go put out the fire because we're under attack. No escape. What was that move? That was crazy. Dude. That's insane. We got 3 health left. Just fire more, I guess. Shoot this guy. Shoot this thing. Not like it matters. We did 1 damage to him so far. Don't have a chance. Bang. Here you go. You bang this dude's face. Oh, it doesn't work. Can you bang? You can bang. Bang. Right in the head. Heck yeah. Not like it matters. Hey, he's gonna be on that ship forever. He's the one that's gonna survive as a victim of their ship. Cannonball! Woo! Let's do it. You cannonball. This guy. This thing. My goodness. Heavy shot. Great. I really need that right now. You sunk your own dude. You fall into the water, surrounded by splinters, smoke, and gunpowder. You try to breathe, but water floods your lungs as the world sinks into darkness. Ah, you're awake. You washed in, clinging to that mass. Completely out of it. Don't worry, you're among friends here. So long as you're willing to part with that uniform, of course. This is a safe harbor, a place for anyone looking to leave their past behind. Army soldier, hang bully, or whatever crew of misfits you've tangled with. It don't matter. Around here, respect's only earned the old-fashioned way. You'll find all sorts in this port. Folk ready to sign on any adventure that promises a bit of coin. Pirates, Pirates, but more decent than any officers wearing brass and barking orders. Come on, let's head to the tavern. I'll introduce you to a few of them. First round's on the house, and I swear on the tide, you won't find a finer crew in all the Red Rogue Sea. Epic conclusion. All right, that was a pretty cool demo. Interesting game, very tactical. I hope you guys enjoyed. Leave a like and a subscribe if you enjoy it. All right, everybody, I'll see you very soon for the next video. Bye-bye.